to the very 61st hour of Adventurers Wanted Rebellion, where... Thank you.
The big birthday bumper hour.
My name is Leo.
Happy birthday, Leo.
Thank you. It is indeed my birthday today. And I will be your games master for this morning. We've all gone a little bit crazy because we've been doing this for 61 hours.
60 hours, this is the 61st hour.
Do you know what? Do you know what? Point proven. This is a relaxed performance, which means that we have a relaxed attitude to sound and movement from the audience for the benefit of people who would struggle to stay still or silent for an entire hour. The lights are going to stay exactly like this, and there should be no loud noises. But there will be some mood music throughout. It's Naomi over your right shoulder there is our stage manager. If you do need anything, catch her eye, and we'll try and help you as best we can. If you do feel like you need a break at any point, feel free to duck out of the door you came in and rejoin us when you're ready. We're also joined, you may have noticed, this first hour by our fantastic BSL interpreter, Isla. Yay, Isla! Who somehow... despite doing this for last year as well, has decided to come back and continue to improvise our to sign our improvised fantasy, even when the GM completely stumbles over his words. So, what is this? This is a tabletop role-playing game, which means that the four people on my left and right here play individual, unique characters in a fantasy setting. And as the game master, I play the fantasy setting. So I control the antagonists of the story, their enemies, their allies, the weather when that becomes appropriate. And to try and keep things fair, we interact with one another using dice. The most common die you'll hear us talking about is the D20, a 20-sided dice. In general, when you're listening to us throw numbers out, higher numbers are better, lower numbers are worse. So a natural 20 on the dice, you'll see the players celebrating because it's a critical success, but a natural 1 is an ultimate failure, and you'll see them commiserating. The story so far...
All right, kids, get in the car. I'll tell you the story.
The story so far, the last 60 hours. Honestly, if you have any questions, please do shout out from the audience, because there's bound to be some NPC I won't explain here that will come up. But the story so far is that the characters are part of a rebellion. For the last 5 years, they were enslaved by an imperial cult and made to mine a mysterious ore from the ground, which turns out has magical properties to do with time and energy, and they're not quite sure what it does yet. But they've been doing lots of research into that over the last 60 hours. They've also been fighting a war with the cult, who were not happy to just go away. They came back. They've been battling back and forth, and where we just last left them, the leader of the cult, the leader of the rebellion, and the leader of the cult, in fact, were both killed in a battle which pretty much wrecked the hometown Holmwood, where these guys are from. So where we're going to pick up in a second is the aftermath of that battle. But finally, let's meet our players and their characters. So starting on my right here, tell us your name, your character's name, your pronouns, and give us a little bit about where your character is at the moment.
Of course. My name is Reese. I use he, him pronouns, and so does my character. I play a tabaxi, which is a cat person. Imagine a bipedal ocelot, very scruffy looking, wearing a tweed blazer with elbow patches in a fantasy setting. And I'm a druid, which means I get my powers from nature. Currently, feeling kind of bittersweet as...
You didn't give us a name, Reese.
Oh, my character's name is Professor Digby Drawsell. Digby to his friends. And currently feeling rather bittersweet as we stand in the ruins of the battle. Currently tending to the body of our fallen leader.
Simon. Chaz?
Hello there. I'm Chaz, he, him pronouns, as well as my character. Kid Matt John, who is a furbolg paladin. What is a furbolg? He's 7 foot tall, blue-skinned, and a cow person. which is, delightful. Still reeling a bit from the battle, which cost him his right ear and these 2 fingers.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Good lord.
So a little bit ticked off, but he did get to crack some skulls, which is one of his favourite things to do.
We've established that.
His friendly demeanour hides an incurable bloodlust.
Vivek.
My name is Vivek Santayana. He, him pronouns, same as my character. My character is a dwarf barbarian by the name of Markson Ingot, Marks for short. He was enslaved by the cult and made to feel alienated from the product of his labor because of how he was made to work the mines. And he has joined this rebellion to overthrow the bourgeois cult, establish a dictatorship of the proletariat, and basically his alignment is chaotic good / revolution. So make of that.
My alignment is revolution. Lovely. And Anna.
Hi there, my name is Anna DeRicky and I'm playing Denise Love. She's a halfling. She kind of has short-term memory loss, but it's fine because she writes things down, but sometimes she forgets that she writes things down. It's basically Memento, if you've ever seen that film.
I was thinking more along Finding Nemo, but that
yeah,
was
it's Dory. I've made Dory. Guys.
500 first dates?
She is a ranger, which